Dear friends, there is nothing called perfection because there is always room for improvement. You can always better your best. But this video has been titled Perfect Phacosurgery because all these steps were okay, as it appeared that all these steps are ideal. By this time, all the incisions have been made. Now I want to stain the anterior capsule with trypan blue dye to demonstrate capsulorhexis. And this capsulorhexis should be like a femtorhexis. Then we can justify the term perfect phacosurgery. Let us see how it can be done. Inject some viscoelastic substance after staining the anterior capsule. This is SPMC. Spread some viscoelastic substance over the corneal epithelium. And now take a 26 gauge needle, incise the anterior capsule and raise a flap like this. This is very easy to hold. Hold this capsular tag with your Tata forceps. Go anticlockwise. Be at equal distance all around from the margin of the pupil, and thus do a continuous curvilinear capsulorhexis. This is not an exact circle, but it simulates a circle. And now hydrodissection is done. The rhexis size is also very good, about 5 or 5.2 millimeter, which is considered ideal, and this rhexis covers the rim of the optic of the intraocular lens all around. Centration is good, prevents tilt of the intraocular lens. So this is ideal rhexis and ideal rhexis size. And now the nucleus has to be removed. The machine being used is Oatley Catarix Easy Phaco machine. I am using my direct chop technique, which I call submarine chop. I bury the tip into the substance of the nucleus and chop it. Rotate it 180 degree, hold one half with vacuum and separate the two heminuclei from each other. Now each heminucleus is again divided into fragments. In this case it has been only 2 fragments. And now each nuclear fragment is emulsified with ultrasonic energy. In this case the ultrasonic energy used is 65%. Flow rate used is 45 ml per minute. Vacuum is 450 millimeter of mercury. Very slowly, very nicely, in a very controlled manner, the nucleus is being emulsified. At no point of time there is slight surge of anterior chambers. There is nil surge. So this is ideal situation for phacosurgery. The emulsification is being done at the anterior capsular plane. Emulsification is ultrasonic energy is being used when the tip is at the center of the rhexis, and this is the last portion of the nucleus epinucleus complex. Little bit of nuclear material is entangled at the left side port. That has to be taken care of first. So what I do is I inject some viscoelastic substance try to push it into the anterior chamber. Now I use the Simcoe cannula to escort this small nuclear fragment. This should be done first, otherwise these small nuclear fragments get lost in the under the iris somewhere. And now the ideal instruments considered for cleaning of cortical matter is bimanual irrigation aspiration. Just irrigate from one side port and aspirate the cortex from the other side port. Change hands. Now irrigation is from the left side and aspiration is from the right side port. The cortex, which is there from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, is being removed. Some cells are sticking to the posterior capsule that is polished only by irrigating fluid. The irrigating jet of fluid, irrigating VSS, displaces the cells sticking to the posterior capsule. This can be called hydro polish. And now is the time to implant an intraocular lens. If it is a single piece intraocular lens, it can always be implanted under irrigating fluid, be it hydrophobic or hydrophilic. It can be implanted under irrigating fluid, no need of viscoelastic substance, and this is ideal because there is no viscoelastic substance and intraocular pressure will not be increased because there is no viscoelastic substance. Now little bit of moxifloxacin is injected into the antechamber. The stroma on either side of the stab incisions are hydrated so that these paracentesis incisions close, and then a final lavage of the anterior chamber is done. So friends, this is an ideal phacosurgery. You can call it perfect phacosurgery, but as I said at the beginning, there is always a room for improvement, and that job is on you to make it more perfect. Thank you very much for watching.